A special day for the FFA community. Hello and welcome to the FFA night here on Monday, October 2nd, because it is time for Happy to join Free For All. Oh yeah, Eshan sponsored this show match, this invitational, and my god, what a lineup. Happy versus ToD versus Dise versus the FFA god Leluaami. I couldn't cast this myself. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be that great. So I'm gonna be calling my man, the FFA caster god and Orga god, first and foremost, in RulaZ. Game is live, and so is my co-cast. Hello, mate. I don't hear you yet.
Hello.
Ah, there we go. There we go. The mute button. The mute button. FFA with Happy.
Wow, that's something, right?
That is something. The lineup in general is something. And yeah, the game has already started. I think we will have a lot of eyes from the one-on-one community on this because we have three amazing one-on-one players here with Happy, ToD, and Dise. They all clash with the absolute god, basically the Happy equivalent in the FFA community, and that is Leluaami. So maybe we should cast a little noob-friendly and explain this wonderful game mode to the new people out there.
Yeah, I mean, look at the APMs. Take a look at Leluaami, 145. Like,
wow.
He is going crazy tonight.
Try hard.
So yeah, we have a beautiful map, Wellspring Temple. It's an 8-player map, but there are no close spawns. So everyone has its corner, but yeah, in the corner itself, people spawn randomly. And yeah, from the looks of it, it looks like Lelu is close to Happy, which is kind of an uneven 1v1, but we will see. It depends, I guess, on the timing of which they're gonna fight, and also if Happy prepared at all.
Yeah,
which exactly. I'm not sure. Like, it's $250 on the line, so might be worth for him to explore a little bit. Build orders, creep routes, etc.
Not bad indeed. In FFA, usually we have a peaceful early game. We expand, we creep for the first 10 minutes, and then we decide what's going on. So let's see what ToD is doing. He went for very, very early lumber mill. This is what you need for a lot of buildings and the expansion. Archmage also standard first hero. The Night Elves can experiment a lot more with their heroes. Dise is going for Demon Hunter, which is an old school style that could lead to a strong hero combo. Lelu, on the other side, is going for Tinker first, which is more for...
Tinker is usually the most try-hard pick that we can see out of Lelu. Like, if Lelu wants to win, then he is usually picking Tinker. He says that Tinker is an Imba hero. So that's why he usually is picking other heroes, so others have a little more chance. But yeah, Tinker, of course, biggest weakness, the early game. So I think it's a wise decision, right? I mean, if he gets rushed from any of these players, there will be no way he can win. So yeah, he's just gonna hope that there will not be any early rushes and he can excel in the later stages of the game.
And Happy, Dreadlord first. I've seen some wild undead build orders, starting with 2 Necropolis, super late heroes, super late units in general, where you basically creep with only heroes and roll of Necromancy. But Happy goes for Dreadlord. This is, I think, something I've never seen.
Yeah, I think it's super good choice for him, because the main issue that undead have, especially undeads that come from solo, is that the Death Knight is not really scaling well, right? Like, if you get the ultimate, like level 6 is usually the biggest spike in an FFA game, the first hero getting level 6. But if it's the DK, it's pretty bad. And that's why most undeads going for this fast tech, fast free heroes, and then spread the XP over all the free heroes. So if you want to go for a more solo-ish play, then I think Dreadlord first is a great choice, because the Dreadlord ultimate is definitely the most valuable one in the game compared to the DK and Lich. So getting Dreadlord high first is definitely decent, and yeah, Happy is gonna make it happen. easily.
Okay, very curious. This is how he plays games on Lost Temple, for example, when the one-on-one map is really, really big and he does have some time. I wonder if that turns out to be a liability later that he doesn't have heal. But in general, he's following the FFA etiquette. Go expanding.
Wow, and that's super surprising to me, right? Like he's going for this second expansion except for this, because the top one would be the closer one, so it would feel natural, I think, for a solo player to go for the top one, but it's totally the correct decision to go for clockwise expansions in FFA. So yeah, very nice to see and very happy to see. So no early clashes, but Lelu is going for the wrong expansion on the other hand.
Could then clash with Dise.
Yeah, so I think Lelu was expecting Happy to go for the wrong expansion, so he also chooses to go for the wrong expansion, but yeah, that's not the case at all. So now suddenly Dise and ToD are in a weird position, because Dise is scouting that Lelu is taking the wrong one. Will Dise now also go for the wrong one and go for this? And if he does, then ToD suddenly ends up without an expansion because this one stays empty. And this will force a fight between ToD and Dise, I guess. So yeah, very curious how this is gonna play out now.
So, someone this afternoon said that ToD and Dise are gonna team up against Happy to get revenge for all the one-on-one losses he did to them. And at the end, Leluami's gonna win.
Oh,
How likely is that?
no, very unlikely. Very unlikely. Like, it's a no-chat game, so there is not really anything but a pre-team, which would be a reason to get banned from FFA. So yeah, this is not gonna happen at all. It's just gonna be playing out naturally. And yeah, we can see Dise is not going for the wrong expansion, but instead takes out Lelu's second one, which is very nice because Lelu is actually scouting that Happy is not taking the wrong expansion. So yeah, throws Lelu behind, but yeah, he's the only one who went for the wrong expansion, so that's fair.
Okay, maybe he wanted to dodge Happy, assuming that Happy would go for the northern expansion next to his base, and just does not clashing, not gonna be out microed.
Alright, and we see a second crypt by Happy, so there's not gonna be fiends as it looks like. So very standard undead air build, most likely. Ritual Dagger we see, and now I'm curious where he's gonna go. Like, is he gonna go for his own side, or is he actually gonna go to the expansion where Lelu now definitely has to go, as he will fall behind if he's not getting up a second and or third expansion ASAP.
Okay, we see a Dreadlord up to level 4 already. That's also a little atypical. More crypts, but also a slaughterhouse. Usually you would probably mass Gargs and then go into a few worms.
Yep, and yeah, as we said, there's never an issue with the Dreadlord getting too high levels, because every spell is amazing up to level 7. Yeah, Vampiric Aura might be nice in air versus air fights even, so yeah, getting levels on the Dreadlord is very good, getting mana on the Dreadlord is amazing, so yeah, DK second is still fine, he can still get up to decent levels, and then the Lich will fall a little bit behind as the third hero, but yeah, that's, for a solo player, as I've mentioned, I think the most solid opening that he can go for.
Okay. Dise creeping up, Demon Hunter level 4, pairs it with the Panda. Ledu also pairs it with the Panda, and you, of course, as a human player yourself, you can judge ToD now. So, is the Mountain King the right choice?
Yeah, I think so. Panda is a snowball hero, so if you are dominating the game, you can get very quick wins with the Panda because it's scaling very well. And ooh, we have a first engagement between Happy and ToD, so yeah, let's delay this conversation. And yeah, it's just getting rid of Footman, which ToD would have done anyways at this stage of the game, because there's only, like, you want to stay at 50, and if you take a look at the supply, it's 48 already. And ToD is going for tanks, so he's preparing fully against Happy, so we'll see a 1v1 ToD versus Happy, which is pretty amazing, because ToD is super good in FFA against Undead. Like, I think I never saw him lose a 1 versus 1. And
but now Happy is here, so now might be the time.
yeah, and there's a reveal. I'm not sure if that's from ToD, just to see the army that Happy is gonna go for, and at the moment it looks like, yeah, very standard Garg and statues. So yeah, if we take a look at the production tab, 2 Chimera Roosts for Lelu, and we can see the first tanks for ToD. So yeah, hard counter against air are definitely the tanks. And yeah, let's just hope that the other 2 players are scouting, so that there will not be an early 2 versus 1 on accident. And yeah, Lelu now with the third expansion. So even though he had a slower start, getting his second expansion cancelled by Dise, he's now the first one who is getting the third one up.
Okay, he also goes for Keeper third, same for Dise. Very, very good orb carry. Treants for scouting, Tranquility for fights. There's great value. Could put in a Potom as well, but not accelerating too much, especially in fights versus human and undead. ToD with the Pally, that's rather standard.
So continuing the discussion from before, Panda is very good in the early and mid game, but falls off in the later stages of the game because you can't snipe heroes very well, and we know FFA a lot goes to the hero arena stages where the Panda is falling off very far in comparison to the Mountain King. So in general, if you're not confident that you are dominating the FFA, Mountain King is most of the time the better choice.
Okay, for Stormbolt, and yeah, especially in Human vs Undead, when there's a lot of hero arena, that is the case. Happy also going for his next expansion. Man, he really did his homework. So ToD is down the base and Dise is down.
And he's already level 5 Dreadlord, which is of course amazing against the tanks. Like pretty much the only good counter that Undead has against the tanks. Of course there are wagons, but yeah, you mostly want to go for wagons defensively, so maybe put 1 or 2 wagons in your main base, as we know it from the 1v1s, but not more than that. And yeah, slowly but surely we're getting rid of all the creeps on the map. Take a look at the supply. We have 77 by ToD, so he is gonna go pretty quickly. Very nice macro game by him. As we can see, he's 12 supply ahead of Happy, who already broke upkeep as well. So only Dise and Lelu are the ones still in no upkeep, and Lelu does it very well, what you have to do in a no-chat game. Just scout army composition, scout who is already fighting, scout if people are breaking upkeep already or not, so you can prepare with the perfect response to that.
Yeah, maybe to introduce... Oh, wait, I wanted to introduce Lelu, but here's ToD with the first push.
This is 80 versus 63, but there are 2 to 3 towers, and nice, Lelu scouts it, so Lelu is now aware that how the 1v1s will go. And yeah, Karen's one, of course, very nice on the tanks. But yeah, there's of course only 1 TP, and this already have been used to get in, so he wants to go for the hero nuke in order to get rid of this attack, but at the moment it doesn't look like he's going to be able to. Happy a little bit struggling on the macro here. There's no unit in production. So yeah, but also the siege engines didn't have the barrage yet, and yeah, Happy is able to force ToD back here, which is very important. Because yeah, he was down in supply like 13 or 14. Shop very nicely here close to the Dreadlord. You always want to get access to the shop for some mana potions. And yeah, now the first attack has been stopped, and this is where humans have a little bit of trouble against Undead, because Undead very fast, of course, with the aura, and very tricky to deal with the harass on gargoyles on the expansions. And yeah, that's why he's just going again, and Happy now on 70 supply, so still not up to the numbers of ToD, and also Dise, I guess, scouted the 1v1s, but the North is not caring too much about fighting. Both are still sitting at 50 supply and building up a bank. Nice game for Lelu, definitely how he wanted this to go.
And once again I want to introduce Lelu, and once again there is a fight blooming. Knight is getting sniped immediately, pathing maybe a little weird around the tree, and then ToD is abandoning this. Yeah, as I said, Lelu pretty much happy of the FFA community, at least when he takes things seriously. Record-winning champion of the War 3 Champions FFA finals, and many, many more tournaments. Really hard to beat.
Right. Dise is now on Lelu, but the bigger fight here, ToD versus Happy. Let's see the focus of Happy. He's going for breakers first. Alright, that's rare to see. But yeah, tanks are pretty tanky. It makes a lot of sense. Paladin only level 2 though, so that's good for Happy, so there's not too much healing on the Archmage, who has also only one parry. There's an item on the ground, so yeah, small fight between Lelu and Dise, but yeah, let's focus on the undead human, because yeah, Happy is down to 100 gold against ToD's 2.2k bank. I'm not sure if Happy bought a lot of items already. Yeah, there's a Crown of Kings on the Lich, so definitely invested into that. Dise losing the Panda level 4. Wow.
Yeah, there was an entangle, and Lelu with a little bit of a statement, but now Lelu down with the Keeper, so also hero focus. This little skirmish here is of course about leveling the heroes, but the AoE against Talents is working out nicely. Well, we have another fight.
ToD is now pushing into high upkeep, keep in mind, 98 supply on the menu, and Happy now, of course, as an undead, has to invest a lot into items, mana potions, heal scrolls, but it's gonna work out quite well at the moment, but the DK out of mana, so Dreadlord very vulnerable now. Is there another bolt? Yes, there is, so Happy has to TP out. Yes, he does, of course, perfectly. And not losing too much on the way. Yeah, nice hold again by Happy, 76 versus 88, and catching up in the bank.
Not bad, not bad. Dise continues to push into Lelu's base, who is one of the best players to just stay alive and play from very disadvantageous
I'm not sure
positions.
if that's the correct unit mix though. Now that there are 4 Dryads, he's going for the heavy AoE against ground with Chimeras, like going up to 5 Chimeras now, but he is only on 1 lore, so that's the reason he can't just go for more Dryads. But yeah, for now, Dise has been pushed back, and Lelu immediately going to 93 supply, of course, he has the bank, and yeah, a very wise decision in my opinion. So yeah, is Happy gonna scout that ToD is going for him with 100 supply? Like, he definitely has to scout it, otherwise he's gonna lose a lot, and this expansion is pretty expensive to lose. Getting a second shop here, but yeah, no way he's gonna hold here 80 versus 100. So yeah, but he's low on gold, as I said, very expensive to get enough resources for undead. Lelu, on the other hand, forces a TP here, so we can focus at the bottom side. Wow, nice here for Lelu.
You say it's impossible to hold. I say you didn't watch enough Happy games in your life. Everything that is impossible, he can make it possible, maybe with hero focus. The barrage is hitting the Gargs hard, but there's always a heal scroll, and more of them, thanks to the shop, of course. And that's the Mountain King gone already.
Oh yeah, and Happy is on the... Lelu is on the counter attack, so Dise is losing his first expansion. And Dise is at 67 supply, so also very lumber-staffed. Not the best situation for him. But let's focus on the human undead. Now in the back of the expansion with some towers, but also, of course, the damage of the tanks is stacking up. Nice heal scroll. But yeah, more and more tanks are coming in, and 96 supply against 70 from Happy, so ToD is doing a very good job here. Of course, big experience in FFA, hundreds of games already.
Nice to see that the Spellbreakers are blocking the Dreadlord from going to the shop once again, trying to pass something maybe. There's another heal scroll, but the barrage, we mentioned this in some one-on-one fights, it's really good over long worn-out fights against the undead air and can't engage anymore.
Lelu 100 supply against only 64 by Dise. Dise losing 2 expansions now, and they are even in gold, so Lelu is winning this 1v1 here.
ToD broke through this expansion, now really not holdable anymore. There's no shop, so we'll see what happens.
Count is getting reduced a little bit, but of course, nice with the staffs, saving them. 3 staffs already by ToD, that's great, of course. That's the best thing that he can have. And now we have a situation with Lelu being on Chimeras onto Dise, which means buildings are dying very quickly. Also, Dreadlord is falling. Level 5, the TP carrier. 95 supply still on ToD. And Happy with losing these 4 cigarettes is now supply blocked.
Ouch.
At 600 gold. The expansion's still alive though, so that's important to gain some resources. And Lelu is now going a little bit slower here on the top. Maybe wants Dise to reproduce a little bit, so that the other side is not gonna piece. But for now, Lelu in a good spot, and yeah, now I think he has to re-go because he's on high upkeep and is losing a lot of gold if he delays this attack further. And Dise in the meantime, 83 supply, only 7 lumber though, and 3k gold behind of Lelu.
The Evil Kid in a prime position. Great army, getting closer to a level 6 Tinker, getting closer to a level 5 Panda. Super close, actually. Happy has the Dreadlord back after finishing some ziggurats. And yeah, as I said, it's not impossible for Happy to hold this, but feels like it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I mean, ToD has been on high upkeep all this time, so he's losing gold compared to Happy, who never was high upkeep, really. So yeah, ToD now 800 gold versus Happy 1.5, and still it's the 25 supply lead for ToD. So one more hold for Happy and he would be fine. Let's take a look at the Dreadlord XP. Close to level 6, kinda. Also the other heroes on decent levels, but Dreadlord mana really low. Okay, he's consuming a mana potion, sees that there's the 100 supply, maybe not yet because it's nighttime. First Carrion Swarm hitting some tanks. But of course, super hard to fight, super expensive, needs a lot of heal scrolls, mana potions, TPs, and so on.
Okay, Happy not making the mistake of getting supply blocked again, just mass tanks into Happy's expansion. Wonder if ToD will claim this or if it's just about weakening Happy.
Beautiful swarm here, hitting I think five tanks. But yeah, still having to sack the expansion for it, and ToD is getting a middle expansion up as well. And at the top, real quick, let's take a look. The big fight, it's a little bit shorter, this air versus air. Dise on 20 hippos, whatever, like a lot of them. But of course, rockets plus breath doing good damage, but yeah, not enough. Dise was able to build a perfect counter army here against Lelu, and Lelu is going to lose his entire air army. And on the other side, in the meantime, Dreadlord, one last swarm, but this is gonna be a big one. Will the breakers in the mana in time? Nope, they won't. But wow, this was underwhelming. The Keeper is dying for Dise though. Lelu level 6, Panda level 6, Tinker. Of course, also very nice for him, and still on 5k gold, but only 48 supply against 75. So is it the time to give up his space? Maybe not, because he's on 4 expansions. And at the bottom now, Happy closing the supply gap once again. 3k gold for him, 77 supply. ToD last time pumping to 100 supply. He has 2, 3, 4 workshops. Of course, tanks 200 supply for 200 gold of 195 for 5 supply. Pretty cheap to get into high upkeep compared to guards. And now the Dreadlord, one more kill, level 6. There it is. But there's no mana on the DK, no mana on the Dreadlord. So no Infernal yet. The DK would need another mana potion. I guess they are on cooldown. Wow, such a solid hold here by Happy. I've never seen this. Anyone holding this attack of ToD.
Pretty sick. And he's re-establishing the base on the left-hand side as well. This could have been way worse. This Infernal, of course, a game changer. Big impact, big stun, big damage, soaks up a lot.
Yeah, and finally time for Happy to again get up some region here. As we can see again, double shop in the main, so he's playing like an FFA veteran. Like he does pretty much everything perfect here that he can. And maybe the Dreadlord first was even the best choice overall, because having level 3 Carrion Swarm against tanks is just the way to defend this push, I think.
There's still another level up for ToD coming. Mass Teleport will change the pace of the game when ToD's army doesn't have to walk anymore, but just warp from one position to the next, and then things get a little more stressful for Happy again.
Yeah, funnily enough, everyone is on level 6 already except for ToD, who was close to dominating Happy, at least from the looks of it, but he is level 5.1 Archmage only. So that's another thing, if you're fighting a good undead, like they will kite you, and all the gold that you are trading is not for XP but for their items. So yeah, Happy is already scouting the middle. Amazing, wow, nice game sense. Knows that ToD has this expansion. And yeah, ToD is not able to TP onto this, it looks. He rather goes for counter aggression. Lelu now on the other hand, also 100 supply, Dise 95 supply. This time Lelu has more hippos, and he is the Thorns level 2. Okay, both have Thorns level 2, very important. Dise has more hippos, but keep in mind there is Rockets level 3 plus Drunken Haze Breath of Fire level 3. So yeah, very hard to win the air battle for Dise. Okay, looking back to the bottom. So much action this game.
Take care of the shop, take the fight. Of course, the fighting army for ToD, not the strongest, no knights whatsoever, just a few breakers.
So the Infernal is now untouched pretty much. Like, what is killing the Infernal? Not breakers and not heroes. And the Paladin though falls here, and I think, yeah, Happy did it. ToD still pumping back to 96 supply. But yeah, not sure if it's worth. Let's take a look at the top weak fights, and yeah, it looks like Dise again is able to... No! The last Rocket's Breath were able to kill everything in the air. So yeah, suddenly Lelu is now 71 versus 41 supply. Demon Hunter level 6, yes, nice, but what if there is nothing else left? Panda ultimate on the way. Lelu is pushing through. 32 supply for Dise, 400 gold, he's done. Lelu is winning the 1v1 against Dise here.
Insane. The evil kid does it. Dise, of course, the better one-on-one player, but in this regard, not really. Going for the Metamorphosis. Demon Hunter is about to be expired. And kills him off. Level 7 on the Tinker.
765, like this is so much XP compared to the XP of ToD. Like, where's the Paladin of ToD? In the altar on level 3.
That is problematic. He did a lot of damage to buildings and to the economy.
Yeah,
but
so Lelu's third hero has more experience than ToD's first hero. That's not a good situation to be in. And Happy, all this entire game never broke into high upkeep and still defending against so many tanks. Such an impressive hold. And yeah, now the MK, of course, is vulnerable. There is no Paladin out. And yeah, nice sleep on the Archmage, so no staff. This, but not in time. And yeah, that's definitely it now for ToD, I think. Even though he's on 92 supply, it's just tanks, and Happy does exactly what he has to do. Just kite with the swarm. And yeah, do this pretty much endlessly. And ToD only can... Yeah, he goes for an Invis Knight Harass. And that's it.
Rough game. Would love some help from Lelu, but of course it's a no chat game. All these tanks is juicy XP on the close to level 7 Dreadlord. And Barrage is just not doing enough damage.
Yep, this is the saddest moment for a human player. If you have so many tanks, but they can't really do anything, because they're just gonna get kited to death.
Takes care of the Inferno, so that's level 4.
That's something, level 4 Paladin now.
But Carrion Swarm, man, how many Carrion Swarm, how many Hadoukens have we seen in this game? Happy's Dreadlord is amazing.
Yep, absolutely amazing. Ooh, but now the guards go deep, but okay. He is not overextending, they are still everything in the orange. So yeah, he can go for a stone form, I guess, take out the knight. And that's mostly gonna be it for ToD. 78 supply, 700 gold. But the hero levels are just way too low.
I wonder if one player is eliminated, either Dise or ToD, if 3-way is unfolding, and if that might save one of the guys.
Yeah, I'm also very curious how Happy is approaching a 3-way. If he is just not caring too much and just continuing to fight for as long as he is alive, or if there's gonna be some tactical aspects added to it. Lelu is now mining at 67, and Dise is offering peace to Lelu. Let's see what Lelu does, and Lelu is accepting. Okay, so Lelu lets Dise now recover a bit. I mean, Dise is completely dead. 300 gold, 1 base income at the moment, and Lelu on 1, 2, 3, 4 mining bases at the moment. So yeah, I mean, fine for him, I guess, to build up a bank. His hero levels are already amazing. And if he feels like he wants to get some more XP again, then he's just gonna go for it. He wants to scout the other side. Let's see whether ToD or Happy is winning. And yeah, go from there. DK is gonna get to level 6. Very nice. spreading the Lich away. So DK now with the level 3 Unholy Aura, and yeah, that's the point in time where these tanks are just not gonna make a big impact anymore without mass TP. And yeah, we can see Dise here with the Crow scouting what's going on this side. I don't see a scout by Happy yet, by Lelu yet.
He was...
Maybe I've missed it.
I think he had a Crow
also should scout
there as well. Happy has a shade out, but it's not moving at the moment. But I mean, maybe it's a little bit too busy with all the fighting. The Guard Micro is obviously fantastic. For people who don't know, if you drop an item, like there's no chatting allowed on this game, so you have to find other ways to communicate, and one of them is to drop an item in front of your opponent to signal that you are done with fighting and you want to approach another game plan, and that can be accepted or not.
The swarm here, another 5 tanks getting hit. So yeah, heal scrolls versus staffs pretty much at the moment, but yeah, the Heron Swarm, the big game changer here. And yeah, so much XP. Like, keep in mind, tanks give good XP after the patch now.
The Stormstorm basically untouchable. Time to recover for Dise. It goes up to 1600.
Pretty much spent everything on this last final attack. And very nice sleep again, so that the Paladin can't be staffed. And the Archmage did progress from 5.1 to 5.5, so amazing micro hit by Happy, who is on 765, so same hero levels as Lelu, and Dise is also pretty decent-ish leveled.
Dise saw the expansion for ToD on the right-hand side, might trick him into thinking that ToD is rich, but he also saw the destruction that happened in the south. This expansion for ToD is not safe at all.
Yeah. And nice play by Lelu again, like forcing the piece when he is obviously ahead in the gold count and in the mining, in the income count. Like he has +2 expansions of Dise. So yeah, and Dise was forced to piece, of course, because if he wouldn't accept, then Lelu is just gonna destroy him. So yeah, this leads Lelu to 7.9k gold and still mining a lot. And now, slowly but surely, it looks like Happy is taking out expansions of ToD, but there is no expansion mining except from the middle one. And the middle one has 13k left, so definitely this is the most important one for Happy to get. So he should go there and take that one.
He saw it before when he took it out the first time. Curious what the next move is. Dise was looking into Happy's base, checking what's up. Now ships in the night, Dise on the left, Happy on the right. But yeah, Lelu is getting filthy rich, closing in on 10k already.
Yep, and Happy is exactly doing what was the best move here. Also getting level 6 Lich, which is very nice because the Undead race pretty much doesn't have a good way to take out buildings. So definitely K is one of the best ways to take out buildings. And we see Dise here now. Wanna grab some XP from ToD. So pretty much the fight of the weakest maybe? Or is it just gonna be a single one to get some XP? I'm not sure.
And now we're getting closer to a fight of the goats of Happy and Lelu.
So yeah, Happy on 80 supply, Lelu on 80 supply, and the other 2 players on no upkeep, but also pretty much no income. So not really the best situation. We see ToD still trying to get up bases here. And yeah, Lelu here with the scouts that gets picked up by the Frost Nova. So Lelu should be aware now as well that Happy won his side pretty much. And that's a little bit of a weird situation now. Okay, ToD is still trying to go on Happy for whatever reason. Like it almost looked like Happy was now sparing ToD. Because he realized that the other side is not fighting because Dise was showing up in front of him. So I think Happy wanted to piece ToD, which would be good for ToD, but yeah. Like this, it's not gonna happen. And without chat, of course, there's no other way. I'm not even sure if Happy knows about the item dropping piece signaling.
Should have done his research. Should have done his own research. And Dise going on Happy. The Weekly Cup final now on a Monday.
Yep. And Lelu is gonna go back to 80. Okay, I think he always was an 80,
Yeah,
right?
he was.
At least in the upkeep. So what's the next move by Lelu? Lelu definitely the smartest freeway player here. I mean, it's not a freeway. I'm not sure. It's also not a four-way. It's kind of something in between at the moment. Like 2 winners, 2 losers. And now Happy, I think, is gonna go for the throat, trying to get out some XP. Now that there is also Death and Decay, he's only gonna have to get rid of the Mountain King.
Poor ToD. I guess in any other spawn this would have been a better game, but he went on to Happy with the tanks trying to rush him out, and that did not work, obviously. Hanging on by a thread. The expansion is taken by Happy, so no income. Can't repair too much, can't rebuild too much.
Yeah, I think it was also a little bit of a personal challenge for ToD. Like, he is very good against undead, and he pretty much never loses. So maybe he wanted to test his skills here. But yeah, I mean, there was an early engagement between them, so it was pretty natural for them to fight. And now Dise is interrupting. Okay, like if this happens in later game to Happy, then Happy is usually leaving the game at this point already.
Oh, Happy's playing FFA ladder?
No, I just wanted to add, yeah, back when he, like there has been some times when he was accepting challenges, and yeah, sometimes he played Battle.net FFA at this times, like years ago. And yeah, then if there was some accidental teaming for like 1 second, he was just leaving the game. So it's not happening here, but yeah, Dise is known to be very, yeah, I'm not sure how to call it, a little bit...
Disruptive. Let's say
yeah.
He's disruptive for now.
Like, he knows how to be not the most liked person in the game.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Coming in again. I don't think there's a big friendship between Happy and Dise anyway, so nothing to ruin here. And making things a little bit more expensive for Happy for the late game.
Yep. Yeah, I wonder that Lelu is not gonna try to contest the middle. Maybe he's just feeling comfortable having 2 expansions of Dise. But yeah, Dise on the other hand getting 2 middle expansions, which is a little bit awkward because Dise is just on 30 supply for like 10 minutes now. And he has the 2 big middle expansions that should be super contested in theory at this stage of the game where everything else is already mined out.
Maybe Lelu is going for him once his mine in the north is out. That's still 7k left though, so a lot. There is very little vision for the kid, right? Like he's not scouting, or we miss it all the time.
Yeah, I also don't see a scout of him at the moment. But honestly, he doesn't need it. I think he knows that he is in a very, very, very good situation here. Like exactly where he wants to be. He has gold, he has hero levels, he has a Tinker, and he has his Night Elf race on a pretty big map. So I think he just wants one player out now and then play the freeway. Like he will be underestimated by Happy for sure. But that being said, I think player names are anonymous. So Happy might not be aware who is Lelu and who is Dise. And most likely he would be expecting that Dise won. The 1v1. And yeah, now Lelu is doing what he was supposed to do, I think, a while ago. Getting rid of the base.
And then the fight for the middle is on. Dise not really in position to contest anything. 30 food only. That is pretty much nothing. Of course you can hang on with the heroes, but the heroes of Dise are not really that great either.
Okay, so ToD is now signalizing peace to Dise. I mean, it's not really signalizing peace, it's more like asking for help.
Yeah, but it's not much help at all. Happy is all over ToD space.
Wrong one. He asked the guy on 3 heroes. But yeah, also the guy on 3 heroes, now that he had these 2 middle expansions for quite a while, is back to 4k gold. So I think Dise played the situation he was in very well.
Yeah, unlike in 1-on-1, great recovery mechanics here in FFA, oftentimes about building elimination, late game hero scenarios, a lot of possibilities, so quitting the game early.
In the semifinals where Eshan recovered from a spot where I think only 2 or 3 players could recover and find win conditions.
Oh, are we fighting this? Metamorphosis used onto the keeper. Here we go. Infernal dropped as well. Only 1 tank. I don't think that's enough against the Gargs.
Yeah, a little bit of a 2v1 here, so Lelu is getting completely ignored. I mean, not a lot that Dise can do here. That Happy can do here, as he's the one getting attacked by 2. Yeah, feels a little bit unfortunate for Happy here, this situation.
I mean, if you're the strongest player in 1-on-1, you got a target on your back anyway.
It looks like it, yeah. You mean Delo, right?
Absolutely. I mean, who else? Oh yeah, that's exactly
so far,
his kind of game.
Happy is not losing income. I think he lost like scrolls and mana at the moment. But of course, the frustration level increases.
For ToD? Come on. He's such a tempered guy. Zen level.
For Happy.
Ah, for Happy, okay.
And the keeper now. Yep, that's pretty much 1 shot here. And yeah, that's another nice XP. Still a TP on the Panda, but yeah, Happy is salvaging the situation.
2 against 1, no problem.
8 on the Dreadlord now. And it looks like he is just gonna be able to fight this, as the Panda is now out of mana. And of course, Fountain of Power here in the middle. Very nice for Undead, recovering health and mana. But yeah, eventually he now has to sacrifice this base. Only 1.5k left, so it's not the biggest deal here. And Lelu, yeah, still chilling.
Make sure that his expansion in the north is paying off, 5k left. His expansion on the right is protected, 11k left.
Yeah, he just wants to make sure that he's gonna be the richest. And yeah, he definitely knows that he is. Happy with the amount of expansions.
Quick check who's owning the right hand side. Is he going on Dise now? Oh, yep, you just dug your own grave, Dise.
Yep, and that's just what I wanted to say as well. Like, Dise wasn't really in a rush here to help ToD. Like, he could just let ToD die and then play a 2v1. Like, he knows that Lelu is in a very, very good position. So if Happy would be too dominant, then they would always be able to 2v1 him anyway. And now there's a 4th player in the game, and this 4th player is close to Mass TP also. So I'm not sure if this was really what Dise was gonna look for, losing an expansion, not really getting XP. And well, yeah.
If you'd lose 42 weekly cup finals in a row, you might get a little unreasonable too.
Ah, okay, I see.
ToD, is he asking for help? Nope. 1 Night Elf seems to be enough.
A town is under siege.
Alright, so the first chill moment in the game, and no.
And it's over. Yeah,
exactly.
That was 20 seconds or so. Dise needs some income.
After losing the middle base, he wants his natural back, but yeah, I just wanted to say, maybe it's reasonable for Lelu to give it to him, but there is no need to as well. And Lelu already now on Hippo Archer, which is the perfect counter against the Pirates, and look at how Lelu is just gonna destroy him here.
The kid is smashing Panda. Forced into a TP. No hero kill this time. Panda saved on Lelu's side as well. And Expo held.
Yeah.
ToD might be going for another attack here. Now he doesn't have an ally anymore, and I'm not too sure if he knows that.
Yeah. Yeah, interesting dynamic. It's always the game of limited information, and Happy is now scouting here the main base, and he sees a lot of red units, so he knows that Lelu fought Dise just now, and with this information it looks like Happy is now gonna go on ToD, as he knows that it's not gonna be a 1 versus 2 this time.
ToD was about to go into Lelu's base, but doesn't have the time. Also a little bit of a check. How much you got? This base is gigantic, by the way. Lelu with 21 Moonwells already. Oh, ToD gets in the mix. Weird. Wants the piece to both. Like, I'm just watching, bro. I'm just watching.
Yeah, ToD is just asking for help here. So he tells pretty much, stop fighting or I'm gonna be out. And Lelu thinks, alright, nice. I'm the best player in freeway, so
yep,
go for it.
Another MG out, Happy in ToD's base, decimating it more and more and more, and holds the base one more time. 14,000 gold now.
I mean, at this pace, we could end up with a 1v1 Lelu versus Happy, but I'm not sure if Lelu is still confident enough for that, even with the 14k bank. Because if you lose one fight, it's pretty much not enough time to recover after that. So maybe just gonna go for the safe game, and especially going for the freeway where Lelu knows that he is the best for sure.
Right, well, we have a little bit of not unimportant action. We got a couple of supporters. Jenny Prenzelberg, 84 month. Happy in FFA. How much did he chat by now? See you all in Dortmund, Poggers. Our wonderful host for RulaZ. No chat, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get a Happy in the chat game anytime. Asset Gasse, thank you for the 6 month. The Town Thing, 29 month. Happy participation fee, $50. And Brickball, thank you for the sub as well.
Yeah, so far very nice FFA, like a lot of fighting, pretty much non-stop fighting. A little bit of 2 versus 1 against Happy, which leads now to the situation that Lelu is in a big lead.
But the Panda ultimate again.
Riot's only here, it's of course very nice against the 3 AoE heroes of Lelu, but Panda ultimate of course is wrecking these Riots, and now even level 6 Keeper, so Tranquility, Hippo Archers in the back, very nice. Keeper has to get staffed out here for Dise, and Dise is 44 supply against 78, and ToD is pretty much going with the voodoo dance here, I'm not sure.
He wasn't dancing at Vankor's wedding in Greece, but he is now. Got the moves!
Yep, that's some solid moves there, not gonna lie.
It's like a flash mob in the city. Or synchronized dancing, really well done.
Lelu is piecing. Not really what ToD wants. Not the reaction he wants, but...
Should have just joined in and danced as well with the Dryads and the Breakers. Is a nice pair.
So Lelu is now asking for peace to Dise. Like, Lelu knows that ToD is close to be dead and Dise is close to be dead, so this would lead to him being close to a 1v1 against Happy. And
ooh, it's happening, RulaZ! The two goats clash! Expansion on the right-hand side, Happy on Lelu.
Yeah, but Lelu has now the total wrong army against Undead. Like, look at this, he is very heavy on Dryads, Hippo Archers, and has Chimeras. So that's not something that's good against pure Gargs. So he's gonna go back and, I guess, reevaluate the situation. ToD is now revealed. So everyone is aware of the current game state. And Lelu is now also aware that Happy is pretty much open to fight Little Demon Hunter.
What the hell was that, Dise?
Oh, what is Happy doing? First time I asked this question.
Sleep.
Okay.
Oh, running out of sleep. There we
Okay.
go. Oh man, he's
That's
so
a
close to the
Demon
finish
Hunter,
line.
Oh my god.
He's so close to a team. Oh, he couldn't even afford anything. Big, big, big feat by Dise.
Yeah, and you called it 31 supply. Okay, there are a lot of crowns of kings. They sell for good money, but you don't want to sell them in first place.
No. So ToD down to a couple of buildings, really. Trying to rally the troops against Happy.
Yep. So there are the 2 middle expansions now for free, but also, of course, it's hard to gain them as the dust has settled a little bit and everyone will have their eye now on these middle expansions. And yeah, that's gonna be the last buildings going down for ToD. I don't think he has a worker left. He has a worker left.
He does? Where?
But I'm not sure how hard he's trying. Oh, he is actually trying hard. As he is building here some invisible towers.
Okay, he stays in the game. I guess there's no chance really to win this anymore for him, but maybe it can be a deciding factor in a fight, especially against Happy.
Yeah, that's an interesting situation now because we have pretty much a 1v1 Lelo versus Happy because both ToD and Dise can't really ever get an army back in this game. But they both can be super annoying and balancing the game into one or the other direction. The question is, do they know, like Dise should know that Lelo is very rich, so Dise is not gonna help Happy too much. It's not gonna help Lelo too much against Happy. Yeah, very nice situation. Very nice situation.
ToD is down to 1 building. That's the shop here at the marketplace, which will be frequented later on, I guess. Happy at 80, Lelu at 100. Wonder if Happy starts mining, because there's if Happy starts going to 100 as well, because there's no mining anymore on any side.
Yeah, and it looks like the 2 weakest are now teaming up, so we pretty much have a 1v1, v2, maybe.
True.
Something like this.
Is the army of Lelu getting better? I don't really know where it is right now. I see the heroes, but I also see 100 supply, but where the hell?
Yeah, he's quite heavy on chimeras, so
Yep.
doesn't look too ready to fight a pure Garg army, but on the other hand, he has the best heroes to do so with Tinker, Panda, and the Thorns Aura.
Oh! ToD is not out?
Yeah, ToD has 1 tower here.
Ah, okay, okay, 1 guard. I just said it himself, but there was another.
Okay, but Happy doesn't seem to bother too much about ToD for now, does he? Okay, he now sees that the elf is back, and he also sees that there's a very big base, which is most likely not where he wants to fight into. And Lelo is now getting raw on his entire army. Yeah, going with the Tinker first, as it should be, and yeah, I think Happy is aware that Lelo is on 100 supplies, so he's not going to be able to fight him for now. Or shouldn't be, in theory.
Dise holding back. ToD is ready to help a little bit. Once level 6, of course, somehow. To cause more trouble.
Yeah, and it looks like Happy might be getting a little bit over-teamed for name here. As ToD is still trying to help Lelu. I mean, of course, he kind of has to because Happy is trying to eliminate him.
Getting closer. 1 guard down. He's waiting for the hippos. They're coming in, but the position for Lelu is really weird.
Yeah, and the last tower, will he be scouted?
Player's forces are under attack.
I mean, a marketplace is pretty frequented in FFA, so...
Yeah, the issue is that Happy is not really sure, I think, how to piece here anyone. And I'm not even sure if ToD and Dise realize like how far ahead Lelu is in this game. Oh, and ToD still has the worker, so he's getting more and more buildings up here.
Oh my, yeah, he wants to stay. Happy not engaging in this fight, he's only at 76. Also not producing, he was mining for a little bit on the right hand side.
Yeah, and this is where it can end up in a free win for Lelu pretty quickly.
ToD wants to fight. Yep. ToD wants to force a
Everyone
fight.
is going here into Happy.
Dise is not there. Rockets are nice. Very low movement speed. The Gargs in the middle of it all.
Oh no.
Ooh, that's big damage. Could have been worse, actually. Lelu realized it a second too late. This could have been an entire group of Gargs just eliminated. Not happening. Okay. And Happy is dodging bullets.
Happy really broke here. And Dise is mining again, so he gets up to 2. Okay, gold in the end. And yeah, now I guess Lelu, Happy is getting where ToD is hiding, like to all these shops as he scouted one location here. Yeah, the question is, will Happy ever gonna peace? Or is he just gonna try to fight until he's out of gold and then leave?
I guess the later is more likely. He wants to eliminate ToD though.
Yeah, Happy very smart, of course. Really immediately figured out that ToD is hiding at all the shops, and maybe the last worker is getting spotted here now. Oh, the knight. He is running into the lich.
Nova!
Yep, that's it. So that's gonna be the last 2 buildings for ToD. Oh, the last
he got 5.
buildings,
Yeah.
Okay, never mind.
Also got a tank still. Never got to level 6 Archmage, man. That's so sad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay, so Dise is drawing something. Always funny to draw things with Warcraft items.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah, interesting situation for Happy now. He's hunting ToD to get him out indefinitely. Trying to swat that fly, but just keeps on dodging.
Yeah, and Happy's not gonna even get the high score if he would be leaving right now. And yeah, still 2 juicy mines on the map.
A player's forces are under attack.
Lelu could probably send a tree there. Yeah, he has a spare tree, so why not try? It's for free.
Yeah, and Lelu, of course, is now playing the game that he wants. He has a Zeppelin now in his main base. He's producing more wisps. So he's gonna prepare for stage of the game that he is the best. Anyway.
Are we seriously 3-on-1ing Happy now? Dise checking if there's an expansion. Happy moving into his main where there's no fortification, no towers.
Yeah, that's kind of sad here if they do.
Alright, knocking on the base. There's no blizzard. There's no building elimination.
But ToD is alone here.
Yeah. Okay, Dise. Not part of this. Weird.
Oh, the Mount King! So close.
Ooh. Okay, Involve for now. Can be staffed. Here's Lelu on the right hand side. And Lelu's mining again. Soon.
Yeah, and Dise is not really committed here to attack Happy, I think. Like, Dise has the information that Lelu has a lot of gold, and most likely Happy doesn't have as much.
ToD keeps on feeding Happy a little bit. 877.
Yeah.
How much gold does Lelu need? Oh, the Mountain King is on the left-hand side of the map. Ay, that's a long time. But yeah, what's preventing Lelu from just staying here and mine more? The only one that does that can prevent this is Happy. Moving in. Hard to reach now for Tinker Panda.
Yep.
Roar. Okay, buckle up, everybody. 100 supply Lelu against 80 supply Happy. Or not.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, I mean, for Lelo, it's fine. Like, he's mining all this time, and Happy is not mining, and
Dise is mining.
both mines now getting drained.
Okay, Dise is becoming more of a factor than 2 minutes ago.
Yep.
Dude, these rockets are really not good today, Balilu. Zoning a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, it's just for zoning. Like,
A player's forces
they are
are
so
under
cheap in mana. Doesn't matter. So ToD is moving towards his tower here to the north. Is he giving up? Yeah, it looks like he's
Okay.
he's saying that's not how I want to play.
ToD eliminated. Happy making the move onto Lelu. At least he's choosing his own faith. But yeah, no chance to reach these
And
guards
yeah, now
too
it's
quick.
all up to Dise to balance the game correctly.
Oh, ToD is
And I hope he's gonna go for it. At least we won't see this 3 versus 1 now. Okay, so ToD here with 1 HP on the tower pretty much on his last. So is he gonna give the XP here to Happy
forces are under attack.
as a pretty much manner act? Or saying GG well played?
Ooh, Demon Hunter not part of the TP. Yep, he's getting
Yeah.
caught. ToD was defeated. And the Demon Hunter
All right,
survives.
so that's
Okay,
one
three-way.
less. And it's interesting, like maybe Dise thinks that Lelu eliminated ToD, which would mean that Lelu feels confident in the 1v1. And yeah, this could make Dise think that he better should peace Happy. The question is, will he be able to signalize peace to Happy? Like, is Happy gonna understand?
If he watched one VOD, he knows. What are the chances that we are his evening entertainment? Pretty much zero.
Give
I'd
him
say.
a GG.
GG indeed. Oh, Happy. Let's dance. Lelu now? Is he chickening out? Yep.
Alright, but it's nice to see that Dise is not fully going on Happy here already. So he is definitely trying to evaluate
Not yet.
the current
at
state of the
least.
game, and Happy is going for a push here. He has to get this middle expansion somehow, otherwise he's gonna be stuck on air without any item sustain. And Dise needs to scout, so he's gonna be able to help Happy.
Okay. Pretty unsolvable situation for Dise though. If he's helping Lelu, then he's up against the biggest bank and one of the greatest late game players in the system. If he helps Happy, then we are in a situation of Friday evening where he's just getting smashed because it's Happy.
Yep.
Rough.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy wants to fight, that's clear, but nobody is willing. So are we eliminating Dise now?
Yeah, let's see if he's gonna try asking for peace.
No, try it saved.
Yeah, it's an interesting situation as Happy is, as Lelo is not scouting this, so
A player's forces
Yeah, he was moving his army twice. He needs a break.
and Dise is offering peace here. Question is Happy realizing and accepting?
Could of course feel provoked if he doesn't understand.
Yeah, that's always something like, is he taunting me now?
Yeah. Thank you, Spiroga, for the 313 sub. I couldn't join at Rubberland this time. More tickets are required. Hey, hey. Yep, that is.
And Dise is Dise is really desperately trying to get the peace here of Happy, but
Happy is no man for peace. Not at all. He's a man for death and destruction. So far, Dise is holding on in the middle of a lot of Moonwells, but for how long? Supply counter is dropping like crazy.
yep, and Lelo in the meantime does correct plays, as he always does in these situations.
Ooh, going for the base. Town portal by Happy, saving Dise. And Panda... Wait, how does the Panda get out?
Ultimate?
No.
Or not?
That was a mistake. Tinker a little too far away for the staff. And we will get the host of, or the sponsor of this FFA on the line. I'm gonna add Eshan. Wow, I'm too dumb to type RulaZ. There we go. Gotta switch the call. And I hope I got my boys by my side in a second again. There we go. Are we here? Eshan, are you here?
Hey guys.
Yo, welcome.
Thanks so much for this little gift, dude. The game delivers.
Okay, I haven't been watching too much. I hope it's fun.
Why aren't you
Yeah, that's been very
watching
fun
when you
until
sponsor
now.
the game?
Yeah, I sponsored the game, but the money comes from my job, and my job had a meeting for me, so
Unbelievable.
I had to bend the knee.
As long as it's just the knee. So, Happy versus Lelu seems to be the late game situation. Of course, a little hard to ask who you favor, but what's your feeling?
I don't have a favorite. I was just hoping for a good game, but I'm looking at the gold count, and of course, Lelu Goat is super rich.
And if the self-proclaimed FFA god is calling someone the goat, that is a statement.
Well, in this cast, if he's doing so well, you got to give him some credit.
Yeah, he won the one-on-one versus Dise. That was impressive.
Yeah, I saw Dise win Demon Hunter, so that's a little bit of a handicap.
Yeah, so pretty much ToD went on Happy early. Happy defended, but of course had to spend a lot of money in order to do so. A lot of heal scrolls, a lot of mana potions, a lot of rebuilding expansions and acolytes. And yeah, Lelo on the other side, both Lelo and Dise hoarded a little bit longer, and then we had some 80 and 100 versus 100s, and Lelo took over all the expansions of Dise pretty much, forced a piece and banked up a very nice bank that he has now.
So my question to you guys is that do the players know that Lelu is super rich?
Yeah, Dise knows, and he tried to piece Happy, but Happy is not really understanding, as Dise was pretty much pre-wanting him to re-wanting him with ToD, and
Oh no.
I think Happy is just sick of Dise, and Lelo is just gonna happily let Dise here die and try to do some little damage here with the Tinker. And yeah, I think Lelo should have this even on the
ToD is out now?
ToD is out now, yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then this is a huge mistake by Happy.
Yep.
He needs Dise.
Well, I guess hard to understand what a peace offering is if you're not part of the FFA scene, but rather focus on
That's true, and I didn't
one-on-one.
have time to tell him about the item drop thing. I gave him some pointers for like undead army compositions, but I forgot to mention the item drop.
Oops.
So did someone try to drop him an item?
Yeah, Dise did.
Oh no, he doesn't know what it means. Oh
Nope.
man.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, the issue also was that Dise was already helping ToD in the 4-way, and then Dise was helping Lelo and ToD in the 4-way. So yeah, Dise was very, very annoying.
Yeah, that's a mistake by Dise. He should have helped eliminate ToD and gone for the
Exactly,
three-way.
exactly. That's what I was saying. Like, is it really helpful for Dise to help ToD if he knows that Lelu is rich and has all his expansions?
Yeah, and I don't know why he would ever help Lelu.
Just because of this game or in general?
Like, just in this game, if he already
Okay.
knew Lelu was rich, why would he help him?
Yeah, that's a bit of a question.
Yeah, like Dise didn't know how dominant Happy was against ToD, so maybe he. Yeah, but I said myself it doesn't make sense, so I don't want to defend this.
Yeah. Well, who knows if there's other rivalries from the solo scene.
Exactly.
Well, rivalry. Like Happy smashes Dise every week, multiple times, so it's not really a rivalry if it's that one-sided. But Dise is trying, and they face each other
Well, I'm
a lot.
excited to see if Happy can pull some, like, micro magic on Lelu with almost 4 times the APM.
True.
Or will Lelu make FFA players look good with our 100 APM?
That would be quite a statement, dude. You don't need APM, just a number. All you need is 20,000 gold and
We should make a t-shirt for Lelu. APM is just a number.
We got the big fight that we were waiting for
That's
all
not gonna
game.
end up well for Happy.
Oh, this is so good for Lelu. He let the
Yeah.
Gargs take lots of hits before he engaged. And then the Tranquility does not get cancelled.
Oh my god, Happy lost so much. 40
Lost
food.
everything.
Yeah, wiped only
I
the
also
heroes.
don't think that Happy is used to the anti-magic potion, tranquility stuff.
Whew. Yeah, let's see how good Happy is with 3 heroes only. How do you beat this?
You guys
Like-
think Lelu could have already won this game if he played more aggressively?
Yes, I think given that Happy is not piecing Dise, yes, but you can't know for sure, so he played
Usually
it.
Lelu's biggest like flaw is that he is too passive.
It could have gotten him a target on his back. Like, I think he was very happy to just mine everything out while ToD is getting eliminated, while Dise is getting decimated. Why interfere?
Exactly.
Yeah, so
yeah, he
Dise
played
back to
smart.
3 heroes, so he has to scout his ASAP. Okay, there's a crow in the way, but not towards Happy's base. So one way, the only way now that Lelu loses is Dise scouting and immediately helping Happy, and Happy realizing that Dise is finally helping him and not going on him. And Dise is already moving out, okay, with his heroes. Still no scout into the main base. There's the ultimate of the DK, but yeah, Happy could leave any second. And
Yeah, it's nice to see that he hasn't left yet.
yeah, definitely. I already was mentioning this.
Well, with the mana, I mean, with the Fountain of Power, if they do start teaming Lelu, I think Happy
Yeah,
has
yeah.
a chance because he can keep
there
healing.
is a chance. It's just about the next minute or two. Like Happy shouldn't leave now, and Dise should
dot-
be
the
very,
Druid
very
of the
clear.
Talon
Dise
is here.
Scouting now, okay. Dise is scouting that Happy is on pretty much 3 heroes only, and now he's running. Come on, go, 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 go! I'm cheering for Dise actually now, and hopefully,
And Lelu is also getting out at the right time.
yeah, exactly. That's
but
a little
will-
unfortunate for us here because
will-
now Happy might think that
will
Dise is
have-
on him, and so Dise should
Yeah.
definitely. Okay, Dise is
He's
dropping
dropping an
here,
item.
and
I think it's obvious, right? Even if he doesn't know,
yeah, exactly, yeah.
like the guy, yeah.
And maybe I guess Happy is now understand. Okay, no, Happy is busy fighting. Happy is just seeing that his main base is getting attacked by Dise, I guess, at the moment.
Dise has to show very clearly, like by entangling Lelu or doing something.
Yeah, and yeah, now it's time where they shouldn't. Yeah, okay, come on, team up, nice.
Okay, all right.
Ooh, we got a game, everybody. 2 great
Nice.
one-on-one player against the greatest FFA player with an
That's
8k
nice.
bank.
Oh,
Now, this is getting
my
interesting.
like biggest goal from this is to hopefully get Happy and other people who are watching intrigued into FFA and to play more. So hopefully that'll happen.
Well, we got close to 2,000 viewers right now. There's a couple of new eyes on this match for sure.
Yeah, very nice to see this. Like, it would be so disappointing if Happy would have left like 1 minute ago. Just not in time for Dise to help. But now, this is gonna be rough for Lelo, I think, here. He's at 91 supply. Moonwell's getting drained slowly, and I think, yeah, they definitely should have a chance here. Look at this. I mean, we get, in the finals, Dise versus Happy every week, but now we get Dise plus Happy against Lelo. Like, I mean, this is there any more?
FFA players are just imba, man.
We'll see about that. DK under fire. He has no TP on him. Can't heal himself, of
Happy down
course.
to 5 gold. So that's rough. And Lelo should be very stressed out now, I think, because he is stuck on a lot of hippos here. They are totally useless. And there's a fountain of power in the middle, so he has to fight these 6 heroes of these 2 players.
Yeah, this is actually a difficult scenario for him. He needs basically to switch to all chimeras.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dise for orchestrating this. Like, moving to Happy's base, realizing what's up, and pulling Happy north. That was well done.
Yeah,
for someone who
Dise
doesn't
is pretty
play.
new to FFA, so
Yeah.
this is cool to see that he's learning quickly.
Yeah.
Not the most mannered guy, but definitely not dumb.
Really lich though.
Oh, Dise left. Rockets, but always a safe coil.
Ooh, and now there might be a shot for Lelo here with the Dryad plus Entangle. But okay, Dise is back, and that's a lot of damage here. And the Keeper now. Entangled, left behind.
Ooh, that's
Anti-magic potion.
unfortunate.
Nice reaction here by Lelo just in time. Now Happy back to the fountain. Down to 5 gold though, and he's low on buildings. But he can still sell a couple of buildings to... I'm not sure if he's gonna go for a base race at all. Definitely in a rough position though.
Happy saved an Acolyte to the left-hand side, so he can build something there.
Yeah, and I think Dise can be 100% certain that Happy is out of gold. I don't think that he is expecting him here to fake to be dead or have a hidden army or anything like this. So I think the read for Dise is pretty clear that Happy is broke. So it's time to get rid of Lelo's main base, and you should always get rid of it, the entire main base of Lelo, because we all know what's Eshan.
Yeah, we all know. I mean, with 8k, he's not even pumping. He's just willing to look weak, and then he's just going to
reaching
win.
his final form.
Yeah. He's hiding. Oh my god, he's hiding the air.
Of course he is.
This is classic Lelu. He doesn't want to like just win the game. He wants to trick everyone first.
Ooh, but the Keeper... Okay, nice Ultra Vision.
He's hoping basically at some point Happy and Dise will let their rivalry continue, and then he can just take the free win.
Okay, for now Happy doesn't know that Dise is right around the corner. Or does he? Is there still a shade? Oh, I think there's no more shades on... Okay, there's one shade in the main of Dise. Okay,
Is there any gold in that middle mine?
Yeah, there's a lot of gold actually. I think like 5k or something. So this might
Wait, no way.
play a big role. And maybe Happy can even get it now that he has sold some buildings. Would be the best point in the game where there's no way that he's getting teamed anytime soon. And yeah, next attack here, 6 heroes.
Oh,
And yeah,
statue?
it's not a gentle situation here.
Basically 100 APM versus 600 APM. Oh no, 700.
Down to 3 heroes at the moment.
Yeah, 600.
I was about to say, like, I hope math is not involved in your job, dude. But America! Okay, teaming continues. We decimate the base even more. Moon Juice kinda empty. Somehow Lelo has to get out of there as well.
It's a little risky what Lelu's doing. Like, he could lose his base, and then he could get food blocked, and then he can't use his gold. But considering that Happy is not a FFA player, he has some luxury of like, he knows that Happy's not going to make perfect moves in the late game.
Thank you, Despot, for the sub. And Lich, yeah, always. Happy's mana management, so good. Needs another coil though, should be ready in a bit.
Panda has no split.
Yep, that should be on cooldown.
Yeah, and Happy should have just get this middle gold base now all the time.
What do you guys think? You think Lelu's gonna regret playing this way?
No, I think he's in a very good situation here. But I think it's time to sacrifice the base.
He can lose that keeper or that. Oh, yeah, he could lose anything now. There's no more moon juice.
Yeah, like there's nothing he can accomplish here at the moment. Like he's
Yep,
really
here comes a
thinking
hero
that he can
kill.
kill the DK here. Oh, but
Pain.
there's no
one.
destroyer, so maybe he could kill the keeper. Oh, never mind.
The staff is
Now
building
Happy's gonna
positions.
look strong again, and maybe Dise will peace. Oh
Lelu was dropping items already, so willing to piece, but lots of AoE damage on Happy's heroes. Saves
yeah.
it all.
Yep, Dise backstabs immediately, so
Never do this in a game with Lelu.
and leaves the base fully intact.
Wow.
Chimera Roosts are still standing.
Yeah. After
Moonwells are
so many
standing.
games against Lelu.
Well,
But you
Dise
know-
and Happy haven't played that many games against him, right?
Yeah. I mean, Dise still knows, I think, 100% that Lelu is not dead.
Maybe it was unfair to put these guys against Lelu.
Oh, and yeah, now they're continuing.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Civil war now. From friends to foes. More tools for Dise than in a Friday Weekly Cup, but maybe the
and
same
Lelu
out.
with the Tinker here pretty much.
He's just
saying on
watching.
the hill, you fools. You fools.
Oh, he wanted to steal it. Doesn't work. Ah, saw it all. Thank you. Lelu's still missing 2 heroes. That's a bit of an issue. For now.
Yeah, now I wish the elf was Eshan. Because then the base would have been dead 100%. The base of Lelu.
Don't say these things. I have a FML finals coming up
Wednesday, eh?
on Wednesday. On the worst map ever, Crucible, thanks to Sheik.
She can be a troll at times.
Yeah, how does he even know about this map? I wondered.
I have no idea how he knew about it, but it was such a good pick for him. And
Yeah.
a bad pick for the rest of us.
How you came up with the map today? You just decided?
RulaZ had some suggestions, and then I asked the players what their vote was. So this map got the most votes.
Nice. Okay, the moment in an FFA game where things are dialing down a little bit. If you're interested in joining the FFA scene or just follow it a little more, ffamasters.net is the homepage to go to, and there's a Discord that you should join. Need a thick skin for that, but oftentimes worth it.
Oh, I missed that Lelu actually lost 2 heroes. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess that makes more sense. But yeah, let's see what Happy is doing now. And maybe is Lelu piecing Happy? I'm not sure.
He tried.
I guess Lelu has to assume that there's a shade in his main base, and there is. Well, I guess it's following the Tinker.
Well, sees the revive.
But it scouts the altar.
Okay, no panda for you, Lelu. At least not that way.
A player's forces are under attack.
And the Keeper's reviving somewhere else, somewhere hidden.
Yeah, top left. And yeah, that was the start
Yeah,
of the
this-
base race. Like I think a single
Base
Tinker can win
race.
this here now.
Oh, Happy can't even build an
Happy can
Acropolis. He needs to sell, you're right.
He can sell 2 crowns. Honestly, he needs that expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
Now, if Dise scouts the air,
Ooh.
that'll be good.
Yeah, but Lelo is just moving it away in time as it looks. Oh, the crawl movement. Yeah, it's just not gonna make it. Not reposition.
Oh, he only finds a tree. Lucky break.
Yeah, I mean, that's always the thing with Lelo, right? He looks so weak. You can't really go for him now in Dice's position. Like, he scouts pretty much everything. Okay, he scouts 2 Zeppelins, so that's always suspicious. If there are 2 Zeppelins close to the main, there are most of the time units in there, other than workers. And there's even a 3rd Zeppelin, so this looks now a little bit suspicious in my opinion.
I mean, they don't have any detection, so Happy has great ability to just use shades the rest of the game.
Happy gets some revenge on Dise. More sleep, more nuke. Backs off again.
His sleeps are a little slow on like the second hero, so he's trying to prevent the staff. But honestly, it's good if he doesn't kill any of Dice's heroes, because he doesn't know it, but he needs Dice.
Yeah, like, Happy is not aware, I think, that he is not gonna win even against 3 heroes here. With what he
I mean, I'm
currently
hoping that he realizes that he can take that expo, that there's, you know, a quiet time. His base is in danger, so he might as well relocate.
Happy is repairing in the main. That's not really what you want.
I don't know if he's experienced against this type of laming. There's
Probably
almost nothing you can do against that Tinker. He's hiding his heroes in the Zeppelin.
Nice. Was the panda also back? Oh yeah. Yo, it's all coming together, the puzzle pieces in the hands of Lelu for the very late game.
Yeah, he's assembling his win condition.
A town is under siege.
Okay, the Infernal is something that he can't deal with without showing the heroes. So it will maybe cancel his Chimera Roosts. He can easily remake them.
Yeah, he has wisps still everywhere. He got trees everywhere
They
already.
have to kill the T3.
But they're just following the Tinker and they can't reach.
I think it's just so fast.
Yeah, and the DL does not have any boots. And actually, none of his heroes have boots.
Alright.
Dice does have like 3 crowns he can sell.
Yeah, Dice just needs to realize that Happy is just not a threat. Like, has no experience in these base races.
Yeah.
Ooh, did Lelu just scout the Acolyte? It's getting there. Got it.
A town is under siege.
I think Happy just has to go for Lelu's main base.
But then there's trees all over the map already. Zeppelins filled with wisps. Okay, showing his heroes now.
Yeah, I think Dice feels quite in a decent position at the moment. It looks like
He shows his heroes.
It looks like Dice doesn't want to go on Lelu because he doesn't want Lelu on him. Maybe he feels even confident in a 1v1 versus Lelu now, which is, of course, always rough.
Yeah, Lelu does a very good job of scouting everything you have in the late game.
Yeah, totally, yeah. It's
And
like
then
you prepare
saving that
everything so well, and
information.
then within 30 seconds you lost everything.
Yeah,
at
he
the
saves
same
that
time.
information in his brain for like
Yeah.
30 minutes, 1 hour. He like remembers the location of everything you have, and then when it's suddenly time for the base race, all of those locations are going to get hit at the same time.
Yeah.
And all with 100 APM.
Yeah, that is really impressive how he gathers that info. I don't know if he has a something to write down on or something right next to him, but Happy has only one accolade.
It's Elf Brain.
It's Alpha Brain, yeah. Maybe he got these Joe Rogan pills, whatever they're called.
No, not Alpha Brain, just Elf. Elf.
Ah,
Brain.
Elf Brain. Ah, yeah. Well, there's a lot of different types of elves in this world.
Yeah, so
It'll be curious.
The aggro on him.
Yeah, it'll be curious to see in the FML finals, because there's no Zeppelins on that map.
Ooh.
So the late game will be very different. You could actually lose all your wisps, and then you're truly screwed.
A player's forces are
But
under
Lelo
attack.
is super safe for now. Happy
Oh,
feels
he's
a little
hitting
lost.
4 Dryads.
Feels a little lost right now.
I mean, Happy is doing, I think, the right thing. He's going with the Infernals, like an FFA player would do, to take out buildings slowly, and in the meantime protecting his base with his heroes,
Player's forces are under
which is of
attack.
course always a challenge against the Tinker. But yeah, he's making progress. Dise is also okay with this, as only Happy and Lelo are losing stuff at the moment. And Lelo is maybe not liking it too much at the moment.
Yeah, Lelu's trying to find an angle. But he can just, like, the damage that he does to Happy is so much worse than the damage that Happy's doing to him.
Mm.
And he
So yeah, I
already,
think if
already
he- if he
revealed his
wanted,
heroes.
he could already take out Happy, but it doesn't look like that's what he wants, is it? Is he still
Yeah,
scared?
that's what
of
I'm
the
saying.
fight?
He could just eliminate Happy instead of losing all of these buildings.
Yeah, so he must be very scared of Dise still.
I like Happy's Infernal Micro. He's hitting everything, running away.
Yeah, you don't want to feed the Tinker even higher.
Now Lelu is supply blocked.
Okay, that's annoying. No additional.
It's always the problem
timbers.
with the hidden armies. Like if you have a hidden army and then lose all your workers, suddenly you might have a problem.
Yeah, where is that hidden army now?
Top right.
Oh, he put it back there. He just moved it for that scout.
Smart kid.
So Happy wants
And-
to chase this elf heroes, but I don't think there is a way to kill any.
A player's forces are
See, the sleep is slow. You just sleep the panda and then.
Yeah, well,
Actually, you
can't
need to
do
sleep
anything about
you need to
it.
sleep the keeper. Focus the panda, make it split, then focus the keeper.
Because then the panda can split, can't staff.
Yeah, you
the
need to
panda
force the
can't
staff of the Tinker first, basically.
Okay, Lelu's main base gone. He's avenging him a little bit.
Yeah, and maybe Happy is gonna go on Dise now that he sees that Lelo's base is down. I'm not sure if that's a thing. But maybe he's just too annoyed of the Tinker, as everyone would be.
Yeah, I mean the Tinker is posing such a threat to his survival that he has to focus on Lelu.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about Happy, but a lot of solo players are very reactive. Whoever's hitting them is who they're going to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
So Dise is being passive. He's not going to focus on Dise.
This Pocket Factory, of course, doesn't do anything. Dise is scouting a lot. Is in position to hit Lelu a little
Dise
bit.
scout the hidden with that talent?
Oh, not sure. He was close. Maybe he just saw the tree.
Yeah, and Dise
Depends, is
still
there any-
seeing these 3 Zeppelins. Like, why would there be 3 Zeppelins here?
Is there any fairy fire on the army? The hidden army?
Hard to see. Nope.
No, okay.
Yeah, and now Happy is getting the enjoyment of playing Lelu. Base race. Which is just the worst feeling if you get tickled apart.
Well, it looks like Happy's gonna win the top score prize at least.
Yeah, I also wanted to point it out. I don't think there is anyone else.
Which makes him at least $100 from this event.
Not bad.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy's still repairing. Is that a thing? Should you do that?
I usually don't repair at this stage in the game.
Very, very annoying. Happy reacts with the Destro. This is very limited damage.
And Dise is just sitting there camping.
Player's forces are under attack.
But none of them are going for the exploit. Maybe they all forgot.
Town is under siege.
I mean, it's on the mini-map. It's pretty obvious. But there's a lot of action going on between the 2 lanes. Maybe the Infernal or Treants could just kill it. Not worth it. Put the target on you.
And this Talon goes north once more. Maybe it'll scout the army this time.
Nope. As you mention it, takes a turn. Or maybe it's just...
It sounds like it's like on some wisp finding mission or something in the trees. What is it doing?
Getting closer. So Dise knows that something is up, but can't really confirm it.
Yeah, why is it turning around?
I got no clue, dude.
A player's forces are under attack. A town is under siege.
Tinker doing Tinker things again. That is 1 Necropolis gone.
You should use the statue to block it, Happy. That's what he should be doing.
Listen to Eshan criticizing the best micro in the world.
Hey man, if I had 400 APM,
I'll remind you when your next Feta Stomp
I'd be doing crazy things.
Yeah.
Oh, but the cold tower comes in.
Ooh, this is quite substantial damage slowly.
So how about healing for Lelu?
Yeah, he has to use the fountain. Or, I mean, the keeper ult also. Oh, split.
No need if you have a staff.
Yeah, so now
Okay, so the
heroes
tree
will
is
low
right
for a
there.
bit.
The tree is right at that marketplace, right?
Yeah, he didn't realize.
It's not a situation you're in too often as a solo player.
Yeah, and now Lelu is just luring away the heroes again.
Forces are
Back
under
to...
attack.
Oh, but the destroyer now finds the tree. Yeah, I guess Happy is hoping that this is the last building, but
Yeah, the iceberg that Lelu, you only see the tip of it, but really there's so much more hidden. More of like a kraken.
yeah, how is Dise going into the space race? 1 crown, 2 crown, okay, 3 crowns, so here is some potential
Player's forces are under
to
attack.
hide.
Oh, Acolyte!
Yeah, he can-
It's hit the last one. Sorry to interrupt, but could be knockout then.
Absolute 0 gold. Oh, shit.
Oh,
He's using the acolyte as a bait, but he might lose it.
rockets. There we go.
Yeah.
And he's supply blocked. And can't build another Acolyte now. Ooh, that's problematic. Lelu
Oh, the
Keeper though?
keeper.
has an invul, has a TP, saved.
Ooh, and Teppy knows that there's another tree now. Unfortunate.
And Dise just waiting.
Yeah, I mean, would be nice if Dise starts to go on Lilo now, seeing the Teppy is down to so few buildings.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, at least go on the Zeppelins.
Mm-hmm.
No movement at all for Dise. Happy hanging on by a thread.
Oh, Happy scouts the tree at least. But I mean, it's not the last at all.
Oh, Happy.
6k gold.
Wait, how
Oh,
did
he
he
did
build
have
this?
a hidden acolyte.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
And now Happy saw the hidden heir.
He did?
Yeah. Yep. But Dise didn't. That's the main thing.
He needs to sell more. I guess he already sold his crowns.
Yeah, there's not too much to sell anymore.
7k gold in this middle mine, wow.
Jeez, I can't believe they didn't take it.
Alright, Lilo loses another tree.
Lelu does scout the Necros.
Leluaami scouting the Necro.
Dude, we're so in sync. Even across the
Oh,
ocean.
I'm watching
we love
your
it.
I'm watching your feed.
Okay, TP. So he's trying to save, and yeah, he's hoping that Lilo's close to elimination too.
I guarantee you if Happy wins this game, he'll get obsessed with FFA.
I think he is so annoyed right now.
Yeah.
That's an extra box of Oreos tonight to calm the nerves again.
Winning a game like this is the kind of stuff that gets you addicted to the game mode. Dise sees the expo, I mean, come on.
Yeah, Dise is so scared of them piecing if he does anything, it looks like.
Yeah,
he's
or
enough.
maybe he just feels like he's confident. He has so many buildings.
Yeah, like he thinks I have the biggest base. What are those fools doing?
He still has 3 crowns. He still has, you know,
Yeah.
some good items.
He just thinks, okay, let's let them eliminate each other and then easy peasy win.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he thinks Leluaami has like, you know, 1.5, 2k.
Yeah.
I don't think he can expect that he has, well, you know, 5k still.
Yeah, I mean, he faced him 1v1. Oh, that's about that.
Wow. Leluaami scouting still everything of Happy's.
Yeah,
Let's-
that's the most annoying part against Lilo. Like he scouts everything all the time, and you can't even scout, or I can't even scout one building. Like last game against you.
That was fun.
Oh man, I got so lucky that you didn't see my tree.
Yeah, like
That
I
was
flew
so
over it
lucky.
2 times, I think, with the dragon.
Yep.
Yeah, I got lucky there. I also got lucky that my one hippo happened to be where you staffed your dragon.
Yeah, exactly. That was so unfortunate. If the dragon
So-
died, it would have been better. Yeah.
Little things like that, sometimes it's just luck.
So humble, this Eshan guy. Everyone
Hey,
says
sometimes
that.
I play good, but sometimes I just get lucky.
Oh, now we see the hidden army. Or do we?
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, there's a
Yeah, he
reaction.
definitely,
There was
he's
a
got to
change of
see it,
direction.
right?
Yeah, there was a change of direction suddenly with the crows, I guess.
I mean,
Maybe it was a
that
waypoint.
crow is like lost its sense of direction anyway. That's a weird crow.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think that's also important that if you have that information, that you are not revealing it by attacking or something like this.
Happy's just going for buildings, but his proxy buildings are done for. And oh, Acolyte down, right? This must be the last one now.
Yeah.
No, there's one still.
Oh
What the
wow.
hell?
Oh yeah, because he went above 30 supply for a second.
Ah, and the main is one.
He's not using zeppelins. He should.
No gold.
Player's forces are
He
under
can't
attack.
afford it. Dice really needs to help now. Happy is truly out of gold.
Yeah, maybe Dise feels unable to eliminate Happy, but no, he has to correct the right heroes.
As long as you're chasing the Tinker, it's okay because then he can't sort of counter on your main base.
I mean, it's still kind of good for Dise, everything here. Lelo is down to 4.7 now. So yeah, some progress. But yeah, as he knows about the hidden army, I guess it's time to help, as you said.
Yeah, but it's very, like, the numbers are predictable at this point because each Moonwell costs set amount, each tree costs a set amount, so he can build 10 more and still be fine.
So how many wisps does Lelo have? Oh, 10.
10. Yeah, he's super
Yeah,
safe.
like he can build 20 more Moonwells and still be the richest person on the map.
A town is under siege. A player's forces are under attack.
Lelu is not going for the knockout punch. Wonder why? Does he like he doesn't need happy or anything?
He's not that type of boxer.
True. True.
Yep, so goes the Tinker again.
A town is under siege.
Gum owner Faith, thank you for the 15 months. Wow, happy
One
with FFA.
frostworm for an undead is really important at this stage.
A
I
player's
think
forces
that
are
ship has
under
sailed.
attack.
So I
But I
was
didn't
about
get to see. I just wanted to know if like Happy played multiple unit compositions or he just played only Gargs all game.
He
Yeah,
played
Dark
statue.
Statues and Destroyers.
Wow. Okay.
Wow, happy
So
and
you
FFA on back to
never
Warcraft with
had
ToD,
it.
Lilo and Dice. My dream has come true. Smiley face. Had to read the sub message before you interrupt me again rudely.
Town is under siege.
I never
Okay,
don't
Dice
dare to
is
touch him.
doing stuff. He killed one unit.
Nice.
And he's definitely aware of everything that's going on here on Lelo's side. So the question is, will he continue here? Okay, Demon Hunter moves up, so he sees now 2 Chimeras and Zeppelin, should at least see it. And yeah, he scouts here for the tree, so he wanted to go for a tree that's not there anymore. I guess we now have a 2v1 again against
Finally.
Lelu. But is it too late, as Happy again is on the last Citadel and 1 worker left?
And hugely supply blocked, of course. Nice cyclones.
Oh, and
from
Lelu sees
Panda.
the Acolyte and that's
Oh.
Ouch. Could have hidden it better. Of course, this was a little obvious at this point. And I guess what Lawlight couldn't do, what Colorful can't do, Kaho, Moon, everyone tried and failed. But a little Finnish kid called Leluaami is eliminating Happy.
A player's forces are under attack.
very well said. Yeah, down to 2 buildings.
Oh, but the panda.
Oops. Maybe I spoke too soon.
Happy's revenge.
I mean, he can try. Good that he tries.
Yeah, I
If
mean,
Dice
Happy is
attacks-
doing as well as he can, I think. Like, he is killing so many trees and so many stuff. He finds so much. Like, he's killing another tree of life here. But yeah, without an Acolyte, that's just not gonna be enough. But the high score is gonna be his. That should be kind of clear.
With 10, 10, 10 heroes and 18,000 gold and all the destruction he did to ToD, it's likely.
I mean, I think Happy should just dive the Keeper at this point.
It's in the Zeppelin, hard to spot.
Yeah, like,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
at this point, even if it was the last building, it's not gonna be enough for Happy to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, even just a solo Tinker can end Happy now.
And that's exactly what he's doing with Invis. No flashy play. Just the norm. I've seen Happy win crazy things with 3 heroes and a statue, but not against the Tinker level 8.
Yeah, and Dise really, really passive. So he must feel in a very good position.
I mean, if Dise took the Expo now, that could win him the game.
Wouldn't it just be destroyed by Chimera or Treants? Oh, Happy's fighting for survival with an animate deaths around. Trying to prevent damage, but not against the Tinker.
Will it die?
No.
No.
Oh, no carrion.
Ooh. And here,
comes the Chimeras.
the Chimeras, exactly. Trying to finish Happy off, no repair. A little bit of nuke, of course. But that shouldn't be enough. Here we go. 2 more volleys.
Sleep 1.
Oh, no way. No way. 1 more. Sleep again. But this one has too much HP, doesn't it? The sleep.
Oh.
Happy with the play. Sleep again. Oh my
He's
god.
gonna lose his Chimeras in this. That's so funny.
Sleep again. Happy
Here
with the
Comes
play.
the hero. Oh,
Nice try, Happy. That was nice. Good plays. Impressive fights.
yeah.
But we're
Thank
in
you
the
to Happy
finals.
for playing this game.
Yeah, definitely.
You gave him a little incentive, so...
I did.
So yeah, I mean, if Dise did his homework, he should know about everything that Lelo has pretty much at this point. Like, he had so much time to scout now. Like, that's why I say you never do nothing in an FFA. You always have to get information. So yeah, Dise should have the information advantage at this point. But Lelo, of course, has the gold advantage, as we see.
What is this joke that I keep seeing about Happy's ice cream money?
He's a little bit of a sweet tooth, so I don't know. we at some point we started saying that,
That's funny.
like all the little tours, like a weekly cup or something. That's all his ice cream money.
All right, so
Lint-
Lelo continues what he does best. Treants
Of
already.
course. 5 gifted subs by
Coming.
Linfra, much love, dude, and 1,000 bits by Woodywood. Maybe I should start FFA. Fits my playstyle. Cheer 1,000, dude. Yeah, I mean, your games might be a little short for the average FFA, but would be nice to see you there.
Yeah, definitely. Everyone should try it out.
And
Yeah, now we see the air of Lelo is better than the air of Dise.
And we got another 5 gifted subs by Buttcrumbs. Awesome.
Yeah, that's why I said in the beginning, if Lelo wants to win, he's picking the Tinker. And we can see here why. It's just super annoying to play against the Tinker.
Yeah, it's hard to beat. Like, almost impossible.
Oh, look at this.
Whoopsie.
Well done by Dise to create a counter force.
A player's forces are under attack.
Yeah, and Tinker Panda with the 2 ultimates that they have, plus the Keeper with the Treants. Just infinite free damage pretty much.
Yeah, it's true, but I mean, as long as he keeps healing his trees and burning the Tinker, making the Tinker go back to the fountain every time, he can buy a lot of time.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, I mean, he had a lot of time to scout everything, as I've said before. So this might not be the most comfortable spot for Lelo, but already getting
this
back the
Tinker
Panda.
doing so much damage.
Yeah, I mean, Dise is surviving. But how can he win?
Well, he can camp the fountain, so now this Tinker can't heal its mana. Yeah, he's camping it. That's smart.
Nice.
He kind of figured out a good counter. Burn the Tinker until it's down to no mana, and then camp the fountain so he can't get it back.
There's still some Moonwells at least. But yeah, that's a lot less rockets. And is he Lelu building another tree somewhere just to be even more safe?
The Hippo Squadron.
Bum, 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 bum.
Alright, so they're now even supply and Lelu 2k gold ahead. Boomdi.
Yeah, and a little bit of a fight. Ultimate drawn.
It's
He
kind
can
of
kill, he can kill a Dryad here.
with both having similar amount of air. Like it's the best thing to scout, but if they find each other, it's gonna be rough.
Oh, going for the panda of Lelu. Steph should be ready.
Dryad's down. One down.
Oh, Tinker. Tranquility though. Can he outdamage it? Another Dryad. Oopsie, that was expensive.
Wow, all the Dryads down.
Yep, that was nice for Dise.
That was huge because now he can't stop Entangle.
Ooh, yeah.
A player's
Ooh, that's
forces are
right.
under attack.
Now Dice's micro advantage starting to show these moments.
He
Yeah,
was
it's gonna be a
really
close ending here. I think they are quite even now from what they can work with.
I'm impressed by Dice. I think he figured out a good strategy here for the end game. That's why he was so passive.
Yep.
Lelu not used to being outsmarted in the end game.
not yet.
Yeah, yeah.
Battle between Dice the top top elf in solo?
In Europe, he is.
Player's forces are under attack.
On the western scene. Like, there's some Koreans and
I think the best
Chinese.
European elf, at least.
Oh,
Similar to Foggy, right, Neo? I'm not sure. Is Foggy better than Dise?
one sec. I got a Discord
Neo
bug.
is
I
muted,
gotta
I think.
restart real quick the Discord thingy.
Yeah.
Had to happen at some time. But we were by drag. So between Foggy and Dice, it's pretty much 50-50, but I gotta tell the people in a bit. Once the Discord is restarted, I'm just muted for them. You can still hear me. They might be confused, but that is what it is.
Neo will enlighten us with the
Yes! It's up between Foggy and Dice for sure.
knowledge. So who would you bet your money on?
I'm not a betting man, and I don't have money, so it's hard for me. But if it depends a little, if it's a weekly cup and it's just a straight up game, I'd say probably Dice. If Foggy has a day or so to prepare, Foggy.
Alright,
A
not too
player's
bad.
forces are under attack.
Well, Lelu wants the crown.
Yep. He wants
Best
to be-
European elf.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be quite a statement. He's doing a lot of damage to the base now.
Yeah, that's very nice because this was the biggest advantage that Dice had at the moment, all this moon juice and the building HP in general, of course. So now he's very out of position with his army and heroes. So that's perfect for Lelu now with the annoying triple hero combo here. Treants plus pandas plus tinkers.
Yeah, and I don't know if he has no staffs on his heroes because he could have just
Ooh,
staffed
another
back.
knight on the Dryad here with the Storm Panda. That's also pretty important for him. So how many Dryads does Dice have left? 0.
Ooh,
Last one.
no solution against Entangled anymore as Eshan said
Oh, but
before.
now that Panda split is over, it's very dangerous.
Yeah, and now Entangle is king on both sides though.
Forces are under attack.
Ooh. Tricky. One mistake is probably the end. Nice block by Dise, not losing that next Moonwell.
Oof. Yeah, still a long way to go here for Dise. 1800 gold in the bank of Lelu. And still, of course, Lelu here in his comfort zone.
The air superiority is important here because now if you have all the air, you can scout everything.
Yeah, and we have 10 versus 4 in favor
Yeah.
of Dise. Only 2 Wisps though, Dise.
Oh,
And
Panda.
support block.
Drunken Ace Breath of Fire catches him. And of course now they're slowed, and that's one.
Ooh, that's a big
And
one, but can they reach? What?
2 and 3. Ouch.
Oh, wow, that's huge. No more air unit for Lilo except for 1 crow, I think. Against 10 hippos. Wow, this is such an advantage here now in the base race.
This all goes back to that moment when we were saying, is it better for Lelu to play passive or aggressive in this
Yeah.
endgame?
Mm. Okay, so if you would have seen the keeper here coming from the top, he would immediately know the position of the tree. And that's the last tree of Lelu already, the top one here. And we have now Crow versus Crow, and Lelu
Ooh.
wins it.
A town is under siege.
I got a feeling that the hippos will take revenge on that.
Yeah, they're already coming. So now the panda is a little bit intercepted. Wow, Dise playing an impressive endgame here. Lelu definitely under pressure here. And I think Lelu is behind.
Probably for the first time in this game.
So Lelu also had that one Chimera, I guess it died.
Under siege.
Yep, he doesn't have that anymore. Tinker's getting some mana now, but another tree falls.
Ooh, the tree is trying to build a wisp top.
A player's forces are under attack.
Ooh. Dicey. Oh, gets the entangle and connection on the panda. There is some roaming time for the Tinker.
Yeah, in this scenario, I think you have to split your buildings as an elf. Hide them in the trees, split them up, so that Tinker can only attack a few at a time.
Forces are under attack.
Alright, rushing for the Tree of Eternity, but no Breath of Fire or anything. Solid Cyclones, and with rockets, easy snipe. Or is it that easy? Yeah, die to the flame, level 9.
So I think the biggest advantage here of Lelu is that he is... Oh, he is now supply blocked. I just wanted to say he isn't, but in a second he won't be anymore. And Dise is heavily supply blocked, so if he loses the last Wisp now, that's gonna be game for him. And there is only 1 Wisp left for Dise.
Wow, that's a big mistake then. He could have pumped.
Alright. Oh, the Zeppelin got caught, as well as the moon well positioned.
Keeper has no mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
And Dise is gonna have to sell.
Panda,
Making
so
trees.
close!
What?
Oh shit.
Oh no! I mean, at least he's not supply blocked anymore. Is there an altar left?
And look
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
that.
he instantly.
Yeah, the altar is scouted though. So for Lelu, the most important thing would be to kill this Wisp. Lelu down to 450 gold.
Dude, if only he knew.
Is under siege.
Yeah, it's gonna be like basically Tinker versus everything.
The Dota Tinker.
Go to Tinker, but these trees, all these tree buildings, like you can heal them every time the Tinker goes away, so it's gonna be tough. Even if Dise gets revealed, it's fine. Like actually, if I were him, I would let myself get revealed until I'm down to only like 2 buildings.
Lelu's still 6 wisps. That's
Is under siege.
definitely good for him.
Yeah, but he's almost out of gold now.
He can still sell a little bit. Definitely more than Dise can sell.
Yeah, and he's doing so. He's just sold a Periapt.
And the keeper of Dise is now canceling the panda, and this is gonna be expensive to get back 1 additional altar. And Dise not doing the best job here with the scouting, having these hippos clumped for no reason instead of splitting them. But of course, it's super stressful, these endgame situations. Like 1 entangle, 1 misstep can lose you the game, and if you lose a hero for it. And another entangle on the keeper. The keeper has no staff.
Oh, can he
No.
reach? Double
Oh, man.
entangle though. Panda's about to be back! No way! He got it
Oh
out!
shit!
No
Wow.
way! What the hell?
What a save by Lelu.
Wow, and now the Tinker is low though. The Tinker can get blocked by the panda. Okay, moves right direction.
Whoever controls the fountain first, it's gonna be important.
Oh.
Yeah, the keeper of Dise is arriving first, so he is gonna have an advantage. But 3 heroes of Lelu are arriving here, and
Holy
he has
shit.
to back up.
He's trying to hide it. Oh, but he's spotted. Lelu goes into nowhere.
Yeah, a bit odd.
Splits before the mana burn gets in.
Buying a little bit of time. More scouting now. Lelu with another tree bottom right. Oh my god, what a huge moment to get this panda back.
Yeah, but Dise still finding stuff of Lelu here with the moonwell.
Oh, K-Pan down! That's so much control gone. Dise doesn't have the
Wow,
resources. Just snipes him like crazy. Why is he moving into the ultimate?
Oh no.
That was a huge mistake. Wow.
And there are not items left to sell pretty much. Like you want every of these items there have so much utility.
Lelu finds a way to bring this back, even though some people might have thought he's throwing this, but no. Lelu no throw.
The Tinker's still struggling to get
A player's
mana
forces
back.
are under attack.
DH has to be careful now.
How many buildings? 1, 2, 6. 6 in the main.
Guys giving up the fountain. Dangerous. Crazy thing is that any of them could have brought like a tree over to that 7k expo and gotten a little bit of gold.
You can't let go of that expo.
Oh man, these trees are still available. Like he could just walk one over.
Yeah, he could have.
Expo.
He could've.
7k is like, man, that's game changing.
Ooh, and another moonwell goes down for Lelu, and another tree goes down for Lelu. So that's 1 tree, 1 moonwell, 4 wisps.
Yeah, the wisps sort of don't matter anymore because he won't have too much gold. He can still sell the panda items. It's so crazy that he got that panda back.
Yeah, and he does now.
Insane value. Tree getting sniped.
Back to
Lots-
1k gold almost.
If Lelu,
Ooh, another tree, the last tree is found.
yeah, he's gonna entangle this panda.
Oh,
Oh.
2 heroes, 2 heroes. Inca is coming now.
Metamorph. Treants coming
Staff
in.
the panda. Staff the panda.
So many misses.
I think he's diving the tree here.
At what
He
cost,
is,
though?
and that's a dangerous move.
Yeah. He's realizing at least that's not gonna be enough. But Dise has one hippo on this wisp, one hippo on this wisp, so he has the information that he wants.
That's true.
But yeah, not having the keeper.
Forces are under attack.
Staffs everywhere.
A town is under siege.
Yeah, that's a problem. Demon Hunter's doing the job of Treants, cutting another Moonwell.
Yeah, those hippos, I guess, are the key to victory for Dise. If he can keep an eye on everything and then dive the last tree. Oh, the panda.
Oh, no interruption. It's two
Keeper.
more buildings down.
Oh, and Lelo is getting the extension now.
Oh shit, yeah. And even though he sees it, there's not much he can do about it.
Yeah.
Entangle on the panda. That's a lot of damage. Trying to staff onto him. Drunken Haze. Breath.
Whoa.
Okay, he's out for now. Dead! Dead!
Oh,
He died!
he still
How?
dies.
Oh, was he still burning? Oh my god. Demon
That's
Hunter.
game. Oh my
stunned.
god.
Lelu, absolute ultra goat.
A town is under siege.
Oh,
And it looked so good for Dise, and then he lost that keeper.
Evil
Yeah,
kid, untouchable.
Panda came back for Lelo. This was also the 1 second. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, Dise should have just immediately dived that altar. He had a hippo on it, and he didn't go for it.
My god. Win for Lelu. Top score was even close, actually. Did not expect this to be so close. But yeah, you can't beat this guy in the late game. It's impossible.